Imagine you check social media and someone said something bad about your account and you weren't there to defend yourself. Well, Post Alerts keeps you informed and up to date with mentions of your account, and even to stay on top of the questions people have with the solutions that you're looking for. You can find customers ahead of time before your competitors do, and make sure you keep on top of your PR game. So here we're in Fedica. Let's go to the research tab and then on to Post Alerts. And all you have to do is set one up. It's pretty easy. You can pick the cadence of how often you want to be informed every hour if something's blowing up here, or you can have it every day. It just sends an email to your email, and then it has a list of all the posts that have that query that we're about to set up right now. So you can stay on top of anything. You can use it for your customers, you can use it for questions, and you can use it for PR stuff. So let's make one about scheduling polls, because in Fedica, we schedule polls, and sometimes people might want to schedule a poll and they'll say, hey, I want to schedule polls on X, for example, and then we're going to hop in and say, hey, we can do that for you. You can either have it containing all of the keywords if it's something simple like a mention of your account, for example, or you can set something up with a little bit more specificity here. So we have containing any, which is any mention of us, for example. We have the exact phrase, or not including these keywords. So depending on what you get in your email when you check out the first time you set one of these up, you might find some irrelevant queries, and then you can just add those keywords in there and it'll be more targeted to what you're looking for. So the exact phrase, of course, is the exact phrase. So we want schedule a poll, because if we have containing any of the keywords, schedule a poll, for example, then poll and then schedule is going to come up. So we're going to have some posts that are about polls and they're not about the question that we're looking for specifically. And then once again, if you contain all the keywords, we're going to make sure that it has all of those words. But for us, we want to find the exact phrase, schedule a poll. So at this point, we're all set to go. We can exclude mentions of our account. So if someone's already talking about that, they're asking us specifically, we already know about that. So we're going to keep that like that. If someone just says generally, I want to schedule a poll on this platform, then we are going to get informed. So as we're waiting for the post to come through, let's look at the same sort of strategy we're using to find customers asking for stuff for scheduling threads, for example. So you get a full report when you do this. You can see all the stats here, the overview, post, countries, cities, impressions, and then the overall reach of people mentioning this, and then how many followers of the people who see that post and interact with that post. So here we have a couple counts in these countries here. You have a full map. You see the post, the reach distribution there. This is the focus on the people who engaged with it or saw it, how many followers they have, so how big these accounts are, for example. So that's the reach distribution, and then the engagements, and then distribution by occupation, and then the timeline activity. So this was just a short test here, as you see, and then you have the influencers with the most followers talking about scheduling threads, and then you have the complete list of posts that you can jump in and make it happen. So here you can switch the reports. I picked an older one. You have a different outcome this time. For example, there's a couple extra countries involved. There's a different reach distribution. So this is super cool if you're looking for, maybe product testing, or you're just trying to find feedback, or any sort of PR nightmare. This is where you can make sure you can have a grasp on it month after month, week after week, as you get these reports, or day after day rather. This is every day. So let's take a peek here. Yep, there's more posts here, and then reposted posts, list of posts. So it's pretty cool when you have that full control over your brand mentions and also the questions your customers might have. So if you have any questions about this, let us know. We're happy to help, and thank you so much.